In many ways I consider my role to be like a detective. It's like piecing together the past to tell a story for the future. I'm Angela Gannon and I'm a field investigator in the Archaeology survey team at Historic Environment Scotland. I project manage and participate in survey projects the length and breadth of Scotland, and that we deal with things from small scale right through to large scale projects, from site-based records right through to big landscape projects. Well, I had a strange start to my career in archaeology actually, because my degree was, I started off doing languages and business studies. Didn't enjoy the language side of things, and we didn't really have an opportunity to do archaeology at school. So I stuck with what my teacher's advice was, went to university, did languages and hated it. So transferred to do archaeology afterwards. I've actually found lots of exciting things throughout my career, but I think one of the best for me was actually working in the National Archives and finding papers which we didn't know existed, but then being able to tie it back to field remains which we'd already planned as part of our survey work. So being able to match the two together is a rarity in the line of work that we have, so that was great. The most interesting place that I've ever been to has to be St Kilda. I've always wanted to go to St Kilda ever since I was a young girl, but to actually go there and be paid to do it as part of my work was just fantastic.
My name's McCaig and I'm a surveyor within the Archaeology survey team at Historic Environment Scotland. I got into a career in archaeology after a lifelong interest in history, but I never wanted to be sitting behind a desk all the time. I wanted to be out and about in the landscape. So I studied archaeology at the University of Edinburgh, and after that was an excavator for a while. Since then I undertook a year-long traineeship with Historic Environment Scotland, specialising in survey and recording. Then undertook my current post, which I've been in for about 5 years, which gets me, as I wanted, out and about in Scotland's beautiful landscapes. I think the most interesting location I've worked in within my job is probably South Uist in the Outer Hebrides. Pretty remote. We hiked in for 3 or 4 hours with all of our kit and stayed in a mountain bothy, finding Iron Age wheelhouses and enclosures and all sorts of remains, and just, you know, being in places that very, very few people had been for hundreds of years. I think for anyone considering a career in archaeology, I would advise them to go out and do some volunteering, go out and visit sites and just find out what interests them the most. Archaeology is a very broad subject. There are lots of different specialist roles within heritage. You might be a good illustrator, you might be a good excavator, you might have IT skills, all of which are really useful and really important within the subject.
If you have a passion for the past, then a career in archaeology is for you.